Let us go into the quiet recesses of ourselves so as to prepare for our prayer, listening to this song.
You shall cross the barren desert, but you shall not die of thirst. You shall wander far in safety, though you do not know the way. You shall speak your words in foreign lands, and all will understand. You shall see the face of God and live. Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest. Blessed are your poor, for the kingdom shall be theirs. Blessed are you that weep and mourn, for one day you shall laugh. And if wicked tongues insult and hate you, all because of me, blessed are you. Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest. I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest. Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest.
Now ask yourself, what are my fears and why do they exist? Imagine Jesus looking at you in your fears. What would he say to you? Grant us, Lord, the presence of your Spirit, so that strengthened in him and in hope, we can overcome social and cultural fears. The current social crisis is generating a fear which paralyzes us and prevents us from acting, leaving us hopeless. Fear too often tends to block rational deliberation, poisons hope, and prevents constructive collaboration for a better future. In what way do the fears of today paralyze me and weaken my commitment to the most vulnerable? Let us meditate on the Word of God. From the Gospel of Mark. Why so much fear? On that day, as evening drew on, he said to them, "Let us cross to the other side." Leaving the crowd, they took him with them in the boat just as he was, and other boats were with him. A violent storm came up, and waves were breaking over the boat, so that it was already filling up. Jesus was in the stern, asleep on a cushion. They woke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" He woke up, rebuked the wind, and said to the sea, "Quiet, be still." The wind ceased, and there was great calm. Then he asked them, "Why are you terrified? Do you not yet have faith?" They were filled with great awe and said to one another, "Who then is this whom even wind and sea obey?" Word of the Lord. The Word of God is always forceful and with enough clarity to shed light on these times of uncertainty, of strong winds that raise great hurricanes, of pain, suffering, illness, loneliness, and death. Situations that make us turn our gaze to the compassionate Jesus and say to him, "Master, don't you care if we sink?" And he turns to us and calms the winds. He challenges us and invites us to collaborate with him in the building of his kingdom. But first he encourages us not to be afraid. Do not fear. Do not worry. Do not worry. And he asks us, how is your faith in the face of so much pain and darkness that the social crisis creates? The opposite of fear is love. Where love exists, there is no fear. All violence comes from fear and creates more violence. Today's invitation is to look at life with a sense of dignity. Dignity is a right that belongs to all, equal and inalienable dignity. From this perspective, we discover a new path for the building of a new reality. A reality where we meet with a deep sense of humanity. In this way of life, it is the center and most fundamental. I ask myself, what are the steps I am taking where my commitment to life and dignity prevail? Let us reflect on the poem by Juan Ramón Jiménez. To the white tree, above the birds sing, and below the waters sing. Above and below, my soul opens. Between two melodies lies the silver column. Leaf, bird, star. Below, flowers, roots, water. Between two movements, the silver column. And you, ideal trunk, between my soul. The star gently rocks the chirping of the birds, the wave of the flower below. Below and above, my soul trembles. Let us give to the Lord our work in creating peace as we listen to the song.
Despiértate, quizá no se ve, se están abriendo las flores ante la mirada noble del Dios de los pobres. Quizá no se ve. Despiértate, quizá no se ve. Hay muchas manos tendidas, cuánta existencia vacía, cuántas luchas vencidas. Quizá no se ve, quizá no se ve que algo diferente es posible, que un gesto de amor salva, que la fidelidad puede durar para siempre. Anímate, quizás hay que ver cómo del polvo Dios levanta todo lo que el mundo descarta, cuántas vidas lo aguardan. Quizás hay que ver. Anímate, quizás hay que ver que el corazón puede ser libre cuando se entrega a lo imposible y generosamente vive. Quizás hay que ver, quizás hay que ver que algo diferente es posible, que un gesto de amor salva, que la fidelidad puede durar para siempre. Alégrate, se puede creer en la belleza compartida, que es posible cada día contagiarse la alegría. se puede creer. Alégrate, se puede creer que está esperando una aventura, es un llamado que madura. María corre y se apresura, se puede creer, se puede creer que algo diferente es posible, que un gesto de amor salva, que la fidelidad puede durar para siempre. Se puede creer
que algo diferente es posible, que un gesto de amor salva,
que la fidelidad puede durar para siempre.
Let us finish our prayer by leaving our life and our mission in the hands of Mary, Our Lady.